Welcome to Music on the DL. I'm your host, Dominic Laberca, and today I have with me
Francesca Panetta.
And we're here at Gussapolooza 2023. And Francesca, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm a alt pop folk indie singer-songwriter from Thornton, Ontario.
Take back what I said.
Can you take us back to your earliest musical memories? What was the first song or artist that made you fall in love with music?
So when I think back to earliest musical memories, I always think of Shania Twain. She's always the first that comes to mind because I remember singing and dancing around in my childhood home to her Greatest Hits album.
As we all did. If you're Canadian, that is. Performing at festivals can lead to exposure to new fans and industry professionals. Can you share any career-changing opportunities that resulted from a festival performance?
So yeah, going back to Gussapolooza 2022 last year, like I said, that was one of my first performances as a solo musician, and miraculously I was picked as one of the winners, and now I'm headlining this year, so I would say that's pretty life-changing.
That's pretty awesome. That's in just 1 year, just to have that kind of instrumental growth, no pun intended, to start on the acoustic stage and now you're headlining one of the main stages. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
If you had to choose a single song from your discography to represent your life's journey, what song would that be, and why does it encapsulate your experience?
I would probably say my next up-and-coming single is September Weather, which is going to be released on the 28th of September, funnily enough. Just because that song is heavily about coming out of a dark place, which, not that I go through all the time, but I think it's something everybody can relate to through phases of our lives. That's kind of,
And is that something that came to you kind of like a spur of the moment kind of thing, or was it more of a gradual burn and you kind of pieced all those puzzle pieces together throughout a long period of time? Or again, was it kind of just like a eureka moment where this is how I feel now, and you just kind of wrote everything on a sheet of paper and it kind of made some magic happen?
Yeah, so that song was kind of a force of nature. It, came out kind of all at once at a time where I was, going through something. I was actually transitioning off of antidepressants at the time, which can, cause a lot of weird shit for your brain and stuff. I was kind of going through it, and these lyrics, I don't even recall what lyrics came first, but they just kind of came to me, and I wrote it in my little note on my phone and then brought it to the piano. And then, I don't know why, but in September I'm always kind of feeling some type of way. So I think maybe the changing from knowing the summer's over and, getting ready for hibernation in the winter.
Yeah, I feel like we all kind of prep ourselves for those winter blues, and sometimes it sparks creative genius, and sometimes it sparks a lot of Netflix and chip eating. How has your songwriting process evolved, and can you identify an unusual or unconventional method or practice that has become a vital part of your creative toolkit?
So my writing style has changed a lot over the years. It started very general, stereotypical, lay the chords down and then get a melody and then get the lyrics going. And then it kind of transitioned into whenever a lyric would spark in my brain, I would write it down in my note, and then I would take that to the piano or the guitar and get that flowing. And I still do a little bit of this and that here and there, and also now I'm starting to transition into working collaboratively with other artists, which is super cool because that brings in a whole new writing style and element to it, which is nice because it keeps things fresh.
Yeah, it kind of shines in a different perspective that maybe you weren't looking under or whatever,
Yeah.
That's not the next question. If you could travel back in time to witness any iconic musical performance in history, which one would it be, and what aspect of that performance intrigues you the most?
I would have to say Live Aid, because it's just such an iconic piece of music history. All those incredible, legendary bands and artists there, all the people, music lovers gathered in one place, and then obviously the iconic Queen performance. So Live Aid.
Cool. Next thing, we're going to move into the lightning round. So here in the lightning round, we're going to ask you some quick questions. It's going to be more or less a yay or nay kind of answer. Just first thing off the top of your head, just let me know what you're thinking and what your answer is, and we'll see if we get you canceled or not.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding, totally kidding. So big crowd or intimate crowd?
Big crowd.
Indoor shows or outdoor shows?
Outdoor.
Performing on a weekday or performing on a weekend?
Weekend.
Open a show, middle of a show, or close out a show?
Close.
Performing live or performing in a studio?
It depends on the day, but I'll say live.
Setting up your own gear, yay or nay?
Yay.
Alive or dead, who would you want to perform alongside with?
Billy Joel.
Favorite live performance you've seen?
The Midnight.
Favorite song on your playlist right now?
Hypotheticals by Lake Street Dive.
And finally, who would be on your Mount Rushmore of music?
Okay. Billy Joel. Stevie Nicks. Brian May. And let's say Freddie.
All right, pretty solid forward there. Now, what do you got going on? What's up next for you, and where can everybody find you?
Yeah, so we've got my first performance with a band ever at Gussapolooza 2023 here tomorrow on Sunday, September 17th at 5 p.m. on stage 1. And then
you guys will probably see that in the footage here.
And then like I said, on the 28th of September, I've got my new single, September Weather, coming out, which is going to be the start of transitioning into a new sound for me as an artist. So.
And what are your socials? Where can we find your music?
So you can find me at Francesca Panetta, Francesca Panetta Music. On socials, I'm like singing hippie or singing.hippie on all the socials. So.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking the time to chat with me today, Francesca, and good luck on your performance tomorrow. And everybody out there, remember to tune in to the next video, and be well and keep it on the DL. Thanks for watching.